When I was a child, I had a great difficulty with talking about my problems. I was constantly being bullied, I hated school, I had few friends, and I felt alone. Later, as a teenager, I struggled with depression and things got really bad. And I didn't know how to express these problems. I didn't know how to explain or talk about my pain. Things eventually got so bad that I just couldn't go on without reaching out for help. And once I did that was when things finally started to turn around. In hindsight, I now realize that hiding my problems was contributing to why I felt so alone and disconnected from others. Sometimes we feel ashamed or embarrassed that we can't handle things on our own. Sometimes we fear that if we reveal our vulnerabilities to others, they will exploit that information. So you do need to find the right person to talk to, someone you can trust. But when you do, and you take that leap of faith and you confront your fear, it is so relieving to find that maybe there was nothing to be afraid of after all. That not everyone is looking to hurt us. We, in fact, realize that other people do care about us, sometimes even more than we care about ourselves. We realize we aren't alone and we don't have to carry our burdens alone. We finally begin to feel safer. But the most important part about talking to someone is that problems don't start to get better until we can talk about them. And it's not just because other people might be of direct assistance, but it's also because problems like these only grow in the shadows. Things like anxiety, addiction, fear, and depression. When you don't talk about these things, they only get worse. We aren't meant to bottle everything up inside. Holding back our thoughts and emotions only adds to our stress. It requires strain and effort, usually with the vision of not being a burden to others. So we create a destructive spiral of self-erasure as we prioritize others' comfort over our own health and happiness. But in a weird way, this is kind of selfish. Because the people who love us wouldn't want us to make that decision. The people who really love us would gladly choose to suffer through a little discomfort if it would help stop us from hurting. It's in our nature to fear the things that we feel are unspeakable of. And when we surrender to that fear, we just give it more power over us. But shining a light on what we are struggling with, illuminating it and giving it a name, describing it, is the first step towards no longer being afraid, and also the first step towards something better.